Good morning, Pankhurst, and welcome to your second Talk for Writing lesson this week. So today is Tuesday, the 2nd of February, 2021. And your learning objective today is, can I use emotive words and language? Now, what I would like you to do is put your thinking caps on and have a good think about what emotive language means. What is it? What is emotive language? Pause the screen now and share your ideas with your adult, your sibling, or your teddy. Okay, so emotive language is the word used when we choose words to make someone feel an emotional way. Okay, so it's words used to make someone feel in a particular way. Okay, so for example, sympathy is when you feel sorry for someone or sad for someone. So for example, in our book, the Diary of Jane Pinney, she says on the chapter we are looking at, poor old Jack. Because she has said the word poor and old, that shows that she's feeling sorry for him or sympathy towards him. Okay, so hopeful, we might win. So hopeful is a very positive feeling. Is when you're feeling like hopeful, when you're feeling like something can happen, go for it, like a very encouraging feeling. Okay, when someone's feeling angry, so for example, when you would say that's awful, that is a very angry emotion. Okay, because of the way probably showing it on their face or the way it's written. And amazed, I've had the most extraordinary day. Yeah, the word extraordinary shows that it's a very amazing day. Yeah, it was out of this world. Now, you can use different adjectives and verbs to create a strong emotional reaction for the person reading or listening to you. Here are some examples. So in terms of adjectives, these are some examples of what you could use. Appalling, which is like very negative, isn't it? Because it's something you don't like. Wonderful, heavenly, magical, and tragic. And tragic is something negative as well. So it's something bad's happened, but really bad. Okay, and these are examples of verbs. Yeah, so adjectives are describing words and verbs are doing words. So destroyed, saved, betrayed, and adored. So destroyed and betrayed are negative words, because if you were to destroy your toy or someone destroyed your toy or destroyed something for you, you will not feel happy about it. You will be very unhappy. So now, for example, if you were saved from a problem, or if someone adored you, which means loved you, then that means that's a very positive feeling, a happy feeling. Now, we can turn this sentence into an emotive sentence by adding in adjectives, so describing words, and changing the verbs. Okay, so if you change the verbs and adjectives and add in adjectives, you have created an emotive sentence. It says here, the dog was left by his owner. I have changed it into this sentence. I have said, the poor innocent dog was abandoned by his horrible owner. Now, I want you to notice, I want you to have a good think about which word did I change into an emotive verb. Fantastic. So where it says left, I've changed that into abandoned, which feels a lot more stronger. Yeah, because if I said, oh, I left you to it, you will not, it's not an emotional word. Yeah, because left could also mean turning left, or I've left it there. So it hasn't got any feelings to it. But because that word has been changed to abandoned, that has emotive, that has an emotion behind it, a feeling, because if you are abandoned, you are unhappy. Okay, and then the words poor and innocent have been used to describe the dog. So if it's poor and innocent, you feel sympathy for it. And horrible owner, which means it's not a nice word. Yeah, so you'd feel very angry towards the person who's horrible. Now, let's have a go at adding more emotive language into this sentence. So, on your mini whiteboards, can you improve this sentence by turning it into an emotive sentence by using emotional language? Okay, the boy loves his new game. So what you can do is you can add in a verb or change the verb, okay, and add in adjectives. Fantastic. So the lovely boy adores his exciting new game. So again, if you look at this, instead of loves, we've changed it to adores. Okay, we've changed it to adores. And then we've described the boy by saying he's lovely, which means that's a nice feeling that you will have towards someone. And then exciting new game. So exciting is a feeling too. Now, on your mini whiteboard, can you improve this sentence by adding in more emotive language? So it says the girl broke her toy. If you can pause the screen and improve the sentence for me. Okay, fantastic. So it says the girl broke her toy, and then I've changed it into this sentence, which says the silly girl destroyed her brand new toy. So now it says broke. I've changed broke to destroyed because broke is something, it's a doing word that is something that you've done. Okay, but broke doesn't have an emotion behind it. It doesn't have a feeling behind it, whereas destroyed does. Because if you destroyed something, you'll feel very unhappy about it. Then the girl's been described as silly and then brand new toy. Okay, now write an emotive sentence about this picture on your mini whiteboard. So pause the screen now and write an emotive sentence for this picture. Off you go. Okay, fantastic. So I've got the proud young boy scored an amazing goal against the other team. So the proud and young. So proud and young describes the boy. Yeah, is an adjective. Then you got amazing, which is an adjective. And then over here, your verb is scored and then against, okay? Now, can you write an emotive sentence about this picture on your mini whiteboard? Pause the screen now and write a sentence for me. Okay, fantastic. So, let me get the highlighter to show you. So it says, the kind, sweet puppy became friends with the lonely baby rhino. And then, yeah, so those are your adjectives that have been used here. And then your verb is became friends. Yeah, so when someone becomes your friend, that is something that they've done and that it gives you a happy feeling. Now, your tasks today are the following. Activity 1 is make the sentences below more emotive by putting adjectives in the blanks below or by changing the verbs. So if you do activity 1, please pause the screen on this activity. Okay. Now, activity 2 says improve the sentences below by making them more emotive. Add in adjectives and change the verbs. Okay, so if you do activity 2, please pause the screen here. And then activity 3 says write your own emotive sentences about the pictures below. Remember to use a variety of adjectives and verbs. So if you do activity 3, which is usually the purples, please pause the screen here. Now, I will look forward to seeing your work on Tapestry, so do not forget to upload it. Okay, and I'll see you in your next lesson, Pankhurst. Bye.